I'm Christina Howard outside of the Toronto South Detention Centre in Etobicoke, where an inmate says he spent several weeks with a broken, untreated arm. Right in there. Now, he says that he requested for assistance several times and he was denied that. He was denied trips to the hospital by court staff and he was denied an x-ray, he says, by correctional staff. Now, he is in a cast now, but that's only because he got released on bail and then immediately went to the emergency room. Now he's left wondering why courtroom staff and correction staff left him in what he calls cruel and unusual punishment.
2 weeks and nothing happened. How does 2 weeks go by with my hands just dangling, broken?
He says his broken hand is as a result of a fight that broke out under the College Park courthouse.
Got into a fight with another inmate.
He says court officers employed by Toronto police broke it up.
They stopped the fight. They asked if I want to get medical treatment for my hand. And I replied to them, "Oh, I'd love to get out of here for a bit. Yes, please take me to the hospital." They told me there is no getting out of here. Put me back into the cells, just in case.
We've concealed AJ's identity for his own protection. He still has other court appearances to make. He says over the next several weeks he saw a jailhouse doctor who told him he needed to be x-rayed, but that didn't happen. He went back to court for another appearance 12 days later.
His first concern was that his hand was broken, and he showed it to me, and it was all swollen and discolored and very clearly in an acute state. And at that point, I asked him what had been done. He said he'd been trying in the jail repeatedly to get seen. They said they didn't have an x-ray machine. Somebody looked at it in the jail but said, well, somebody else has to look at this. They never took him anywhere and never did anything to help him.
AJ's lawyer, Ray Buchan, says he asked the justice to note his injuries and ask for medical treatment. He says she did one better. She told court staff he needed to get care immediately.
She wanted him taken to the hospital.
But Buchan says staff at College Park didn't oblige.
I was advised that the special constables talked to their supervisor, and the supervisor had indicated that it wasn't their job.
So AJ and Buchan say he spent the weekend dealing with the pain while locked down here.
I told them all the time too, just like it's hurting me every day. It's turning colors, like there's something wrong with my hand, and it's very painful. Just because I don't sit around here crying about it doesn't mean like it doesn't hurt me.
Now, Toronto Police Services say that they did initially offer AJ medical assistance and he refused. They also said that they have no notes from the most recent incident, which was on August the 11th. Now, just a few minutes ago, the Ministry of Correctional Services did respond. They said that they will not comment on individual cases, but stress that there are physicians and other medical staff on site here at Toronto South. No mention, though, on x-rays.